You're standing at the gate with your favorite carry-on at your feet. The gate area smells like coffee and jet fuel. The PA system is a constant murmur, and you can hear the snap of a folding trolley as someone fights to cram a bag into an already full overhead bin. A gate agent says, "We'll need to gate check that," and your chest tightens. Was your bag too big, too heavy, the wrong color? Or did you simply pick the wrong seat?
If your flight happens to be canceled or delayed, Compensair will help you get compensation for the inconvenience and get your money back without wasting time on red tape. Get a refund for your canceled flight right.
Start at home. Measure and weigh. Lay the bag flat on the floor. Use a tape measure for length, width, and depth, and compare those numbers to the airline's published carry-on dimensions for the exact fare class you bought. Don't assume one carry-on is the same across carriers. Basic economy tickets on many airlines limit overhead bin access. Weigh the packed bag on a bathroom scale. List each heavy item mentally and consider moving it to a personal item that fits under the seat. Take a photo of the dimensions and the airline rule on your phone so you can show it if there's a dispute at the gate. At the airport, confirm your boarding group and your seat location. Overhead space is managed by boarding order. Early boarding equals more available bins. If you have late boarding, aim to use an under-seat bag for anything you absolutely need during the flight. If you're checking in at the kiosk, the screen often prompts whether you have a carry-on. Use that moment to confirm the airline expects you to bring it into the cabin. If the line at the counter is short, step up and ask them to check the bag size for you. Asking earlier avoids the last-minute scramble at the gate. The real reason your bag gets gate-checked is a mix of space management, boarding priority, and rule enforcement. Think of an overhead bin like a small parking garage for suitcases. Airlines sell a certain number of parking permits, seats with bin access or priority boarding, and then try to fit everyone's vehicle into the remaining spots. When too many people arrive late or with large bags, a gate agent must make quick choices to keep boarding on time and the cabins safe. Analogously, imagine a weekend farmer's market with one short row of parking spaces. If every vendor arrives with a van that's slightly too long and there's no order to arrival, the manager will start asking vans to park off-site to keep traffic flowing. That's gate checking. It's a logistical choice to keep the airplane door closed on time and avoid long delays pushing the flight back. Cost and risk. How much can this cost you, and what can go wrong? Most US airlines will gate check a properly tagged carry-on for free, especially if the alternative delays the flight. However, some international or low-cost carriers may treat a force check as a normal checked bag and apply the airline's checked bag fee, typically $25, $60 one way depending on carrier and route. If your bag is oversized once it goes to the hold, you could face additional oversized charges of $50, $150. There's also a small risk your gate-checked bag arrives on a later flight. The industry average for delayed gate-checked bags is low but non-zero. Plan for a 1,3-hour retrieval delay in the rare case. Missed flight risk is usually tied to arguing at the gate. Delaying boarding to contest a gate check request can cause you to be denied boarding if you don't follow instructions quickly. The cheapest, safest, most practical solution is to prevent the problem before you get to the gate. Step 1. Choose a carry-on that fits the smallest dimensions among the airlines you might use. 22 by 14 by 9 inches, or 56 by 36 by 23 centimeters is a common, safe size. Step 2. Pack light or split heavy items into your personal item. Step 3. Check your boarding pass and seat assignment at booking. If you're in basic economy or a last row seat on some carriers, plan to gate check if you don't buy priority boarding. Step 4. Arrive at the gate early. If the boarding area is crowded and bins are filling, put valuables and anything you'll need on the flight under the seat and offer the larger bag at the counter as checked luggage while there's still time. Many useful links can be found in the description. If you're already at the gate and the agent says your bag must be gate checked, follow these steps right away. Remove valuables and medications. Keep proof of ownership, a photo of the bag and its contents, and ask the agent whether the tag will say gate checked or be processed as a standard checked bag. If the agent implies a fee that the airline's published policy doesn't require, calmly show them the policy on your phone. If you're traveling on a basic economy fare that explicitly denies overhead bin access, you can either pay for a seat that includes overhead access or accept the gate check. Don't let agents upsell a paid gate check that's actually required by your fare type. A specific misleading trick to watch for. Some booking sites and low-cost carriers advertise one free bag, but that wording can mean a single personal item only, not an overhead carry-on. Basic economy fares are the usual bait and switch here. Your ticket price looks cheap until you get to the gate and are told your fare doesn't permit a carry-on. Refuse unnecessary upsells by knowing your fare rules in advance. Check the airline's official policy page for Basic Economy Carry-On and take a screenshot. If a representative asks you to pay for priority boarding to keep your bag, ask them to point to the clause in your fare that makes that payment mandatory. If they still push, politely decline and either accept the gate check or pay only if the cost is cheaper than checking the bag at the counter earlier. Practical packing tactics that work every time. Use a soft-sided bag that can compress horizontally into a crowded bin. Use packing cubes to shift weight to your personal item. And carry a small, flat tote or laptop sleeve you can stuff under the seat. Buy a lightweight bag scale and weigh your carry-on after you pack. If it's 1.2 kilograms over, move a sweater or a book into your personal item before you leave home. If you travel intermittently, make a checklist. Measure, weigh, photo the policy, check fare type, and arrive early. Worst-case scenario and how to survive it. If your bag is gate-checked and it doesn't arrive with you on the jet bridge at your destination, file a delayed baggage report immediately at the airline desk and keep receipts for any essentials you must buy. Compensation depends on route and carrier. Short domestic flights usually result in quick returns without compensation, while international claims follow the Montreal Convention limits for delayed or damaged baggage. In any case, having items you can't replace, medication, glasses, travel documents, in a personal item that stays with you is critical. Final quick checklist you can use now. 1. Measure and weigh the bag. 2. Confirm fare rules, basic economy, priority boarding. 3. Photograph policy pages and your bag. 4. Pack heavy items in a personal item. 5. Arrive early and ask staff to check the bag at the counter if bins are already full. 6. If forced to gate check, remove valuables and keep the receipt. If you found this useful, hit like and consider subscribing for more clear, practical airport advice. Ask a question in the comments about your airline, and I'll answer with carrier-specific tips. Thanks for watching. Safe travels, and pack smart.